Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness, Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm back to do your latest free tarot message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So, if you're here, it's by divine design that you are. If you're new and it resonates with you, I appreciate your subscription too. For all of you who are returning and showing love every day, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. And thank you for the growth on the channel. So remember, if the messages resonate, pick them up and run with them if you choose. If not, leave them where you found them. The choice is always yours, and you're responsible for the choices and decisions you make, so make them responsibly. So, just finishing out, sending out the live notifications. Okay, perfect. And let's get into these messages. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. From the Parrots Tarot deck tonight. I'm going to work with the Parrot Tarot deck. Shout out to Virginia, our first commenter for the session. Yay, yay. So thankful and grateful to be of service, to deliver these messages. I actually had a very long day today and was just going to lay down and pass out, and I was almost there, and my phone rang, and I didn't have my ringer on silent like I usually do, so I answered the phone, which when I don't know the number, that's also weird, because I don't usually answer any numbers I don't know, but I did. And what do you know? It was a reading, and then now I'm all juiced up and ready to do readings. So it's like, oh, that's perfect, because it's time to do Tarot in the Shadows. All right, so here we go. From the Parrot Tarot deck, coming out of the gate with the Seven of Wands. You are persistent. You are decisive. You are standing your ground. Defending a position. The bottom of the deck is the Mentor of Wands. You learned. The mentors are specific to the Parrot Tarot deck. This is the only deck that I know of that has mentors in it. And the mentors are teaching cards. So this is about lessons about wands, about behaviors, about passion. But for me, wands definitely deal with actions. So it's about learning the consequences of one's actions, okay? And in both positive and negative ways, to where you know what you need to be persistent with, okay? What's the crossing opportunity here? We have the Tower. Oh, so here you are persisting, and then damn, everything falls apart. Well, if things are falling apart, even though you've been persisting and sticking it out and moving forward and being adamant in your direction, and then things fall apart. Anyways, it's like, okay, well, there was maybe some things here that you didn't know were not necessarily a strong foundation. So I had to come down. Vanessa, thank you for your beautiful words. Yay. Okay. What's below you? You have the Five of Swords. It says defeat. Okay. So the Tower coming down, and I feel like this has to do with some sort of argument or disagreement. Yeah, there's an argument or disagreement here that causes a fallout. Something falls down, something falls apart. For someone, you're finding out, I'm hearing somebody is finding out about some mistransposed numbers, whatever the fuck that has to do with, that's what you're finding out about. For someone in the past, in behind you, you have the Strength card, which tells me that you had just overcome some major challenges, some difficult experience, very difficult. You had overcome it. You had stood in your power to overcome that. But that wasn't the last of the shit. There was still more shit rolling downhill, and it came out in that Tower. Above you, you have the Star. At the end of the day, you know that everything is happening in your life in a beautiful way. At the end of the day, you know it's happening in a beautiful way. You know that you're blessed, safe, and protected no matter what. You you know that you have your faith intact. You're focused more on, well, you know what? My faith will get me through this. I've been through shit before. For somebody, you're literally thinking about all the shit you've been through and come through in the past. Here's a little secret about major arcanas, okay? Major arcanas, once you get into the double digits, if you add those digits up and then refer back to what major arcana, so 17 is the star card, 1 plus 7 equals 8, takes us back to that strength card. So that's how the cards are talking today, okay? So this is about remembering that, hey, I have it. I've been blessed and safe and protected through other things in my past, and I successfully overcame those. So even though some things are falling apart, falling down right now, I know I'll make it through this too. And that's where your faith comes in, because it's not like this is your first rodeo. You've been through some shit before. This isn't the first time you've been through a difficult time. What's unfolding in front of you? You have the Mentor of Cups. Again, the mentors are teachers. So this is about understanding about emotions, about love interactions, about your own emotions, about where to give your love to, understanding things about romantic connections and loving connections. Let's see what you're doing. Look at that. The Three of Swords. Its word is sorrow. And Spirit channeled to me that this is the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. This is directly linked to this, okay? These two cards are working intensely together. You're realizing the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free, and that's teaching you these lessons about these emotional connections, about how your emotions operate and work even. Okay, you're learning emotional intelligence. Praise. May we all do just that. Welcome, Maxine. Lovely to have you back. Let's see what's going on in your environment. You have the Prince of Wands. So this is somebody who comes in real excited and passionate and fiery, but they're not somebody who has a long-term potential, staying power, true vision, goals, or, this isn't somebody who has like life goals with you. This is somebody who is temporary. There's a temporary situation. Somebody here is temporary. And that's what somebody's realizing. Like, I've got this temporary ass person in my life. I've had other temporary ass people in my life. For someone, the truth that hurts like a bee and sets you free is you're realizing the core of this temporary in and out of partners in your life has a lot to do with, those childhood issues, unstable parents, unstable household, and it all kind of correlates together. Somebody didn't have, I see somebody who is like what we call an army brat, a military brat. You moved around a lot. You didn't have a lot of stability in your life for someone here. And how does that apply for you in other aspects? How is that symbolic for someone here? But for somebody, that's very literal. So you're realizing how these shifty ass people that you have come in and out of your life, it's quite possibly linked to an energy that you are sustaining, whether you knew it or not, surrounding how your early years, your formative years were. If your parents are constantly back and forth with one another, or not available, or saying they're going to show up and then they don't, type of shit, how you really feeling inside? We have 6 of this success. As you realizing these truths that hurt like a bee, and you make the choices that are empowering to yourself to set yourself free from these, I'm hearing debilitating and destructive connections. And they are destructive connections because these are connections where they're just not for you. They slow you down. They bring chaos and confusion into your energy because I hear you go back and forth and trying to make excuses for the others and let it be more than what it is. You battle in the sense of trying to get your point across, trying to get somebody to see things your way, stuff like that. A lot of force. So there's also the energy here of somebody who tried to force some things, and then it all, like, you force it so much that it like broke. What I'm seeing is somebody who's shoving too much stuff into a bag or a container of some sort, and it all explodes because it's too much. It cannot all be contained within there. So, what's the outcome energy here for you? The Fool. Perfect. Walking away, leaving it all in the past, leaving it where it is, because it's something that was not meant to last. So what you and the other side knows about this, it was time, divine time, okay, is at play. It was time. It was time. So everybody knows it. Oh, and I even hear divine intervention for someone. So it's almost like someone here, you might have even tried to connect with somebody and something always got in the way. And if this is you, then both you and the other person are easily able to see that it's almost like if something don't want me to go over there, or something don't want them to come over here, because every time they get ready to make a move over here, it don't work out for them, whoever that is. What you know that they don't know is the Three of Wands, virtue. You know you were hoping for the best in this experience, and regardless of what their thoughts are of you, because I hear for somebody you were accused of some very ugly behavior that is totally not you. You know you did the right thing anyways, even if they don't know that about you. Let me see what they know that you don't know is the Five of this worry. This is a card of left out in the cold. So they're missing you. They're feeling alone. They're feeling abandoned. They don't have enough money. They don't have enough time. They don't have enough energy. They don't have enough. Something is not having enough. They feel like they're not good enough for you. Somebody at the end of the day, somebody feels like you're just too good for them. Like they're not good enough for you. They can't be what you want them to be. They don't have it in them. They don't have the strength. I'm hearing they don't have enough. Somebody here, if the person on the other side of the table was financially not as successful as you, then this person could have been feeling insufficient and inadequate because they didn't have as much money as you and they wanted to have more. Or for somebody, it's not about money, but it's about power, control, notoriety. Somebody here, you are well known, well reputed in your city, in your neighborhood, in your community, in your career. You're known, you're recognized, you're admired. And for somebody else, they get to feeling a lot of insecurity and jealousy surrounding it, feeling like, again, like they're not good enough for you. They're not enough. They don't bring enough to the table. They even feel like you have so much better options. And the truth of the matter is, you have a lot of good things happening in your life. So what I see is these are two counterproductive energies that have been, they were trying to stay together, like they were trying to make things work. But there was no amount of force that could keep it. This is showing me, these two cards, our first two cards out, are showing me like so much force in the matter that it causes it to break, you know? It's like it's reached its weight capacity, its pressure capacity, whatever it is, it's reached its capacity and surpassed it, and now it's exploded, it's broken, it's not working, it's just not working, right? So I am going to do that for Maxine. Okay, one more card about this. What neither of you knows is the Four of this, power. So the universe, God, your guides, your spirit team is actually causing this division with the Tower energy. That's absolutely perfect, because there's a need for both of you to get back into your own corners right now. This Four of Pentacles card is coming through as like retreat into your own corner. It's time for you to get into your own space, handle your own business, take care of you, and also do heart healing work to take your power back. So everything that's happened in this experience for both parties, mutual energy, is you need to find your power, because both of you in some sort of way were giving your power away to this experience. Okay. So let me pull off the top. I want to see more about what happened with this Tower. For someone, there's a Scorpio involved. We have a death card. This Tower card definitely talking about the ending of a situation, a transition. The mentor of this, for somebody, had to do with assets. For somebody, it had to do with other property. For somebody, it had to do with the investment of their time. Okay, that brought this ending. Yeah, see, with the Lovers, somebody who's investing their time, their money, or their energy, their focus into a third-party situation, into more than one in some sort of way. And that is part of what led to this Tower event. What else? And we have the Two of This. Also, that Lovers card indicates Gemini energy, and the Two of This is about changes. So the Tower happens because, I hear with the end of one lesson, it's time for a new lesson in love. I do hear that. I'm going to find out what this Mentor of Cups is coming in. There are heart-based lessons that are coming up. So let's see what that's about. The Strength card, the Nine of Wands. So one thing that people are you're figuring out here is that when it's time for you to just retire from a situation, when you've been overworking it and it's not producing and you can no longer force it. I heard sometimes love is not enough. That's what somebody's learning here. Sometimes love is just not enough. What else do we have with the Mentor of Cups? Wow, the Ten of Wands, oppression. Yeah, sometimes so it goes Nine of Wands to Ten of Wands. It goes from bad to worse, right? Emotions, what you're learning is when you're in this situation that clearly is overwhelming, it's not for you, it is weighty so much, that's an indicator that it's going to end. You're learning your emotions and how they're weighing you down all the time in someone's presence, how you feel oppressed and restricted in someone's energy. You're learning what that means for you. Yeah, see, the High Priestess, learning to understand what your intuition tells you when things are over, what that feels like, and the Ace of Wands, so that you could take your power back from that, so that you won't need 9 wands to end up. As a matter of fact, you won't need 9 bits of proof or evidence that a person is a motherfucking douchebag and don't have no business in your presence. You'll now need 1. This reminds me of a conversation with the girl I dated. She said, just give me another chance. And my response to her was this. It was, why the fuck do I need to give you another chance when I don't need 1 chance? And I will not need 1 chance. I'm not going to do anything to need a chance. So why do I have to keep giving chances? Exactly, I don't. So somebody's going to go from giving 9 and 10 chances to fuck that. We're only going to give 1 chance because our intuition is already showing us. And this experience that you had, in addition to some ones prior to this, have really taught you, like, dude, follow your fucking intuition the first time. Because the more you stay after your intuition has spoke to you, it's not going to improve. It's just going to get heavier and heavier until it fucking breaks, which is what has happened here. So, I want more on this Star card. Give me some on this Star card in your headspace with the 8 of Cups. So, yeah, your focus right now is on healing and knowing that even though you have to walk away from some things that you were deeply emotionally invested in, this is you also choosing to walk towards what you truly want and deserve and are worthy of in life, because that situation just didn't have it. It's like going to the farmer's market and looking to find Swarovski crystals for sale. Like, you're in the wrong fucking store, bitch. You need to go to another store. This store don't have what the fuck you want. I'm just saying. That's just how it is. It is not a item that they have at the place that you're at. You're at a crystal specialty shop and you want to buy sewing needles and thread. Bitch, you're in the wrong store. This store doesn't sell that. So that's the energy that I'm getting from this 8 of Cups. It's like, oh, fuck, I spent all this time doing that only to realize that it's not even here. Again, because you're psychic or intuitive, you find yourself in love with the possibility. You can see the possibility. You can see what it could be. You can see the possibilities. You fall in love with the potentials. You fall in love with the highest energy that you sense from this one. And then it takes some time. What has been happening is, even though your intuition has shown you, it took repetitive evidences of this person and their authentic state of where they were at that moment for you to finally grasp that, oh, they're not in that energy. They're not who I see in them. And what you may barely be figuring out now is that you were in love with this potential of them. And if you are intuitive psychic and you know that, what you need to understand is that's what you fall in love with your psychic perception of their energy, of the possibilities within them. And just because you can see that, I mean, psychics can see a whole bunch of shit that people don't want to see for themselves. Trust me, I've done many repetitive readings for people because it's like they want to see, but sometimes it just doesn't stick yet. They need to hear it more often for it to stick. Anyways, what else we have? The star card, the 3 of this. Yeah, walking towards something that actually works for you. Walking towards something with someone who you can build with. Yeah. And you know that it's okay for you to walk away from anything that doesn't work for you. And for a lot of you, I do see you walking away from a person who entertains third-party situations. So whether that is they're actively involved with another relationship, or they're two-faced and they're telling you one thing and telling somebody else something else, or maybe they put their friends in too high a prominence position and they don't have the right energy. And here you are. If that's you, I feel like you've told this person multiple times, like, I need more of your time and energy. Like, your friends over there get way more time and energy, and I need you to focus on home, on what we're doing, or on this relationship. And you say you want it, but are you really investing in it with me? Because somebody's saying, I feel like I am alone investing in this. And you know what? If that's you, you really were alone investing in this. This person was like, well, as long as they stick around, I'm not going to let them go. They didn't care. They really believed you wouldn't leave. So the star card, also clarified by the Hermit. You need some time to yourself to heal from anywhere where there has been third-party situations, and your spirit is telling you it's time for you to move forward, but that is a step you're going to have to take on your own. Nobody can do it for you, and you're not going to be able to do it with this person, whoever this is in your experience. What else? The Hierophant. Because you also are being told, like, it's important for you to move forward. You know you have to move forward with the lessons that you learned. For someone, they are moving away from a Virgo and moving towards a Taurus, because they're seeing a more healthy relationship, a more healthy and healing possibility for themselves in this connection. For someone, God is answering a person's prayers here to have the relationship that works. And the switch up is that you're going from a Virgo to a Taurus for someone here. That's very clear. Let's look at what this 5 of Swords is in beneath you. Look a little deeper at that. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the end of a karmic cycle. The Wheel of Fortune shifting in your favor, things starting to get better for you as you walk away from something that was sabotaging. Let's see what else. The 9 of Discs. Look at that. As you cut your losses from the situation, realizing there's nothing else to be gained, you actually open up the energy of gains for you. The Wheel of Fortune starts spinning in your favor. You have good luck, good fortune on your side. The Strife, the 5 of Wands. For somebody, a fight ensues, or an argument comes up, a disagreement comes up, because you've got all this luck, you've got all this good fortune coming up. And now the dogs come out of the woodwork, asking for this favor and that favor for somebody here. What else? And the Devil. Oh, boy. So the Devil is Capricorn energy. Let me look at these a little bit closer. So things have been going really good for you, right? And you're single. And then all of a sudden, you're just living your best life, having fun, not really thinking about anything too serious. And somebody here falls into some kind of temptation, reverts, does some backsliding. Somebody here is going back and forth about a Capricorn. For someone, there's a Capricorn here who feels like things are better on their own, but then they're also feeling stuck in a situation where there's a lot of battling. So it's like as soon as you break free, somebody brings a fight back your way. That's very disappointing. Let's look at what this Three of Swords is here saying about you in the current energy and what you're doing. I know that you're busy healing from heartbreak. The Princess of Cups is about matters of the heart and what do you really want in this. And the Queen of Discs, okay, is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. This is about building up a long-term stable life, nurturing love, good food, good health, good wealth, good family. And the Queen of Cups, okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. This is about, again, love and nurturing. This is about psychic abilities. This is about being kind and caring and perceptive as well. And this is a very nursing, healing energy. What else we have is the Prince of Discs. That's Knight of Pentacles energy. So this is moving forward, slow and steady wins the race. So what I see is somebody here who thinking about what they want and thinking about what they've had and what they've lost, and also processing the emotions of it. Part of the healing process is going to be setting new sights on building not only monetary assets, but like building up a life again for yourself, including structure. So it could be where you live, looking for a new place to live. It could be where you work, looking for a new place to work, your business, where your business is conducted. But in this detachment, there's a need now to begin to put into action, beginning the action on new plans about how you earn your resources, how you live, about where you live, about where you earn your resources, and about how you're getting your emotional fulfillment, where that's coming from, what that's looking like. What is satisfying to you is changing at this time. You're going through a lot of emotional restructuring as well as mental restructuring. Your thought processes, the things that you thought at one point were important, maybe they're not holding so much value or water or weight with you anymore. I just see somebody who is shifting a lot in their value, what they value physically and emotionally, what they value also spiritually coming through. Yeah. What you hold in value is changing. And a lot of that is happening with the situation that's breaking right now. I want one more card over this Devil, and it's a Four of Swords. Okay, yeah, so there's a Capricorn person who's just saying to themselves, I'm done with this fucking battle. It's time for a break. It's time for a rest at this point. That's what somebody's saying. Wow. So let's just keep pulling off the top of the deck. In the past, in this experience, the Queen of Wands, there was a third-party situation going on here in the past, okay? In the current situation, we have the King of Swords. Now you're knowing about it. Now you clearly know that there was a third-party situation going on back then. Your intuition was telling you in the past. Now you know for a fact. The hidden blessing in this is the Emperor. The hidden blessing in this is you are in a growth phase, a huge, powerful growth phase. This is about growing in your own power. A hidden blessing in this is the opportunity for you to choose something better for yourself. The hidden blessing in this for somebody is you're going to be meeting your divine masculine energy. Divine counterpart is sneaking into your life somewhere in this. Let's see what's the challenge here. This is the Nine of Swords. It's getting past your fears. The card says cruelty. Somebody is playing fucking games, trying to get in your head. Are you going to let them? I'm hearing, are you going to let them? Okay, in your environment, you have the Prince of Cups. Spirit is guiding you, and you actually have some guidance here. You have some kind of assistance. There's a friend. There's someone who you vibe with here, okay, with good intentions, okay. The guidance for you is the Ace of Discs. Say yes to this opportunity. It's going to be good for you. Spirit's bringing someone or something into your life. It could be this Emperor for someone that they're bringing into your life. This, if it is an Emperor, it could be somebody who is older. It could be for somebody, I heard this on a side point. You have either a father or a grandfather in your experience, and they're able to help you out in this situation somehow. They could be giving you a car or some money or a place to stay. Okay. but it's a masculine energy, an older masculine energy, an authority here. Okay. Oh, I'm also picking up on somebody here where there was a situation involving physical violence. Yeah, physical violence was happening here. Somebody was being a complete brute, and the authority had to show up. The physical authority, they're talking about the police showing up. Yeah, the police showed up because somebody overheard the violence and made the phone call. And they're saying, yes, if you're asking if you should show up at court or speak or press charges, or if you should tell your story, or if you should be involved, a spirit is telling you that, yes, you need to stand up for yourself in this. And if you run from this, you will not be standing up for yourself. They want you to get involved. They're doing all that they can on their side to support you in this, but they need you to have the bravity to speak up and stand up for yourself as well. So, but there is this opportunity here for you, and they're saying, yes, you need that. Okay, so take it. The Ace of Pentacles, it's solid. With Pentacles suit, it's solid. Okay. Outcome energy for you is the King of Wands. You're going to be able to put all your plans in action and follow through. So if this relates to somebody who's moving, you're going to be able to do that. If this relates to somebody who has basically coming into a new connection, yeah, for some of you, you're definitely going to have this new connection coming in that's going to be more aligned. I feel like you guys going to have more activities together, more time, more focus together. But the fact of the matter is, before you could even get there, you got to get through this old experience. And yes, you will get what you need to get through this. Yeah. So what is my person? You need to know something about this person on the other side of the table. Show me something about this person. This person is about ruin. 10 of Swords. This fucking person on the other side of the table, whoever you're dealing with, this person is about, they're very destructive energy is the way it's coming through. This person is a very destructive energy. What else? The 5 of Cups. Very emotionally unstable. Extremely emotionally unstable. And I'm even picking up on like a bipolar type of energy here for someone. Yeah, they're very, so it's hot and cold, baby, hot and cold. They could be completely engaged and admiring and adoring and just loving and doting all over you one moment. And then, where the fuck did you go? And who are you, Mr. Freeze? Who the fuck are you? Where's my lover at? And I got 2 lovers and I ain't ashamed. 2 lovers and I love them both the same. Let me tell you about my first lover. He's sweet and kind, and he's mine on mine. He treats me good like a lover should, and makes me love him. I really, really love him. Oh, 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 I love him so. And I'll do everything I can to let him know. Now let me tell you about my other lover. Well, you know he treats me bad, makes me sad. He makes me cry, but still I can't deny that I love him. I really, really love him. Whoa, I love him so, and I'll do everything I can to let him know. Darling, well, don't you know that I can tell whenever I look at you that you think that I'm untrue? 'Cause I say that I love too, but I really, really do. 'Cause you're a split personality, and in reality, both of them are you, baby, yeah. So somebody here, you have 2 lovers in the same person. One of them treats you kind and he's yours. He's all yours. He's so sweet. He's so loving. Then the motherfucker flash. And all of a sudden now he treats you bad. He makes you sad. He makes you cry. And still you love this motherfucker. But guess what? They're here for ruin. They are here to bring chaos and confusion. Yeah, okay. This person is a karmic connection for you. That's one thing you need to know. With the Eight of Pentacles coming up in the heart space, this is a karmic cycle. This is a cycle you're reliving of people who are, it's like they play jump rope. They jump in and out of your life. The time has come for us to stop messing around. 'Cause don't you know that I like having you around in my life? Oh, baby. They're saying, you can't keep running in and out of my life. So somebody here don't want you running in and out of their life. Yeah, this person, they want to entrap you. They want to ensnare you. They want to get you caught up. They want you in their house. They want you in their heart. They want you in their life. They want you in a place, for somebody here, they want you in a place where it's like your energy is contained for them. That's what I see. Wow. And spiritual guidance for you, listen, if it makes you happy and this is what you really fucking want, Spirit's not going to get mad. You have free will. You have free choices in every fucking thing. Didn't you know you was divine? But Spirit says, do what makes you happy, honey. If this doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't make you happy to be confined to this love, because some of you, it doesn't make you happy because, honey, you're a star. You're meant for the whole fucking planet to see you shine. You know what I'm saying? But this one wants all your shine to their self in their house, in their little box. And that's not for you. For you, you don't like these types of locks. Let's see what else we have. The World. We have the World. Emotional Master with the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces looking at an ending for someone here. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's the happiness card. That's the wish fulfillment card. Yeah, somebody here is like, well, I know what my happiness is. I'm going to have to bring this situation to an end because it's just not my happiness. Somebody's saying that. On the other side of the table, the Empress is there. That's Taurus energy. Somebody here in their worth. But look, the futility, Seven of Swords. Okay. There's some sort of deceptive energy there. Something hidden. Okay. What else? In the Eight of Swords, interferes. So on the other side of the table, okay. I see that real nice and clear. Thank you. So the person you're thinking about is at a distance from you in some sort of way. Okay. Now, here's the thing, you're okay with that. I feel like you're okay with them being at a distance. You're okay with that. You're actually quite all right with that. You feel like you've done all you needed in the cycle with this person. But this person is looking at you with a big amount of love. They got a whole lot of love for you. They got a whole lot of love in their heart for you. They think that you their wife. They think that you're the one they're going to be with. Seven of Swords, but there's something here that they're not seeing. And the fact of the matter is this person can't get you off their mind with the Seven of Swords going to the Eight of Swords. So there's a trying to figure out a way, how can I got to get you back into my life, baby? This is what it feels like. Yeah. We have the Six of Cups. This is definitely a soulmate connection. It's a karmic soulmate. We already said that. Magician. It had to do with deception and trickery. Okay, deception and trickery. Somebody who came in like a used car salesman trying to sell you a lemon. They got a real nice hot deal on a real nice hot steal. Maybe somebody tried to sell you something that was stolen. Oh, Lord. The Chariot here. Speaking of car salesmen. Yeah, somebody here, it could be talking for somebody here. This is an experience where, listen, you figured some shit out and somebody tried to sell you a lemon and you like, fuck that, I'm out of here. I'll go buy a car somewhere else. There's somebody else here. There's a Cancer person who is getting out of a deceptive connection with a lover who literally tries to manipulate them all the time. There's a lot of head games here. There could be very much some narcissistic energy here. Somebody could be a narcissist, somebody who constantly looking for somebody to feel sad for them, somebody who plays off of your sympathy. I feel like there's a person here who plays off of your sympathy. They tell you things and they try to keep you, they try to keep you stuck in the past, in the good memories from the past. So they always try to give you that blast from the past because they figure if they could keep you stuck in the past, then, you'll be that unsuspecting energy that you were with them before. That's not how it works no more. Okay, what else do we want to ask about this experience here? What's the most advantageous step for you to take moving forward here? Let's look at you. Okay, what I want to do, because I got all these cards on my table. Look. So what I want to do is just, let's start with some fresh stuff. Let's get all that junk out of the way. All right, now let's see. What is the most advantageous moves for you to make at this point moving forward? What do you need to do? Okay, what you need to do. The Princess of Discs. You need to make some choices. And for some of you, I'm getting like itemized steps. What are the sensible steps? You need a practical plan to help you accomplish your goals for someone. Okay, and we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, I literally see somebody who is making a practical plan to establish a new, more powerful and fulfilling and satisfying connections moving forward. So for some of you, this equates to you're going to join. I'm hearing a book club. Who the fuck? Who are you, dude? Do you really do that? That's awesome if you get joy out of that. But yeah, somebody here is going to go join a book club or something like that and going to make it a point to go at least 10 times. Somebody's going to go at least 10 times to this book club before they decide that it's not for them. I feel like you are working, if this is you, I feel like you're working on becoming less antisocial and more sociable. I also feel like there's an energy coming through of somebody who's deciding to try a different place in town, who's going to keep trying different places, whether this is like you're going to eat somewhere different, going to a different bar, going to a different market. You're going to different places. You're going to expand, going to different places, because you know that if you keep going to different places, you might meet different people. You never know who you might meet if you go out into the world. So let's see what else we have for you moving forward. Guidance for you. Prince of Swords. They're saying moving forward, it's very important for you to be less concerned with how people receive what you have to say and be more concerned with saying what you have to say and letting people deal with it how they see fit. Okay. And not to be afraid to ask questions. Okay. Victory, the 6 of Wands coming out next. Okay, so they're saying it's important for you moving forward to remember the many accomplishments that you've had and make sure that you remember that you have to be your biggest cheerleader. You can't sit around here waiting for somebody to come into your life to cheer you on and motivate you and give you good vibes. Like, dude, it's not about that. It's about learning how to be your own best cheerleader in life. If you're going to sit around and mope and be doom and gloom all day until you have some friend come into your life who's going to make you feel better, guess what? That shit is not going to work. I'm just going to let you know right now. It might work temporarily, but it's not going to fucking work. So they're saying it's important for you to keep your mind focus on your accomplishments, your successes, your victories. This is going to be very powerful for you moving forward. Also, with the 10 of Pentacles coming in as guidance for you moving forward, they're saying it's important for you to remember that you are born with everything you are ever going to need inside of you. Everything you need to be successful on planet Earth, as long as you're living here, you have contained within what you are. It's in your consciousness, it's in your talents, it's in your cravings, it's in your desires. So they're saying you need to honor you a lot more. I was going to say a little bit more. They said, no, a lot more. Y'all need to be a lot nicer to yourselves, okay? I hear somebody who says, oh, I'm so stupid. Stop fucking saying that. Why would you do that? Why would you claim that shit for yourself? I don't know nothing. Why are you claiming that for yourself? Just fucking stop. Stop saying all this self-belittling, demeaning bullshit. It's not helping you. You need to be nicer to yourself, okay? If you think anybody is going to be nice to you, it ain't going to be nice to you unless you're nice to you. Let's see what else we have for you. Guidance moving forward. The Hangman. I heard, remember that it's okay for you to change your mind. When you realize that you're giving up necessary energy to a situation or that something is just not for you and you begin to pick up on that shift or on that realization, it's important for you to remember that you can change your mind. You don't have to stay in a situation just because you said you were going to do something or just because at one point you agreed to it. Maybe the situation didn't change. Maybe you're the one that changed. Maybe you now figure out, oh, I don't really like this. I don't want to be doing this. Okay, well then fucking change your mind and let them know and let it go. Don't keep forcing yourself into the situation that clearly is not for you, that you don't want to be in, that is bringing you down. This literally bringing you down because it's you neglecting your own needs when you do that, okay? It's okay for you to free yourself from something also that has an agenda that works against your agenda. I heard because everybody has an agenda. Don't get it fucking twisted. If you think somebody don't have an agenda, you've got it twisted, because everybody has something that they're after. I don't care if it's companionship, friendship, or, you know, to try to really take advantage of a person and steal from them and do really underhanded shit. My agenda might just be, hey, I want to meet up with friends and have a good conversation. It's still a fucking agenda. So pay attention. And when you see that somebody's agenda is not in harmony with your agenda, or that it's combative, belittling, destructive, thank you, to your agenda, it's okay to change your fucking mind. You don't have to stay. There's so many of you with love, peace, and happiness hearts, you overcommit yourself to situations, even when you've realized like you never should have committed to it in the first place, and then you stay stuck. And you keep yourself stuck in situations that don't behoove you, that don't benefit you in any way other than to make it more difficult. It's like quicksand. It starts bringing your energy down and down and down. And Spirit is bringing in help to get you the fuck up out of there, is the way I'm seeing it. Somebody's throwing you a line. What they're showing me is when Atreyu goes into this quicksand in the never-ending story. Okay? So let's see what else we have. Justice. I heard, don't go rescuing them from the justice that they incurred by their interaction with you. Do not go rescuing people from the karmic repercussions of having fucked with you. So now they're homeless and they don't have a car, they don't have a ride, they don't know where they're going to get food. I'm sorry, but first off, if you wouldn't have lied, cheated, still been abusive or whatever it was, well, we might still be cool and you could still be eating at my table, but you thought you could put hands on me, you thought you could steal from me, you thought you could lie to me, you thought you could cheat on me, you thought all that was okay, and now you're over there. So for most of you, what I see is Spirit's trying to keep you away from this person, because it will pull on your heartstrings if you know what the fuck they've done to themselves. Like, it's not going to make you happy. You don't wish no bad on this person. It's not going to make you happy to hear what the fuck they're dealing with as a result of what the fuck they did to you. Let me just say that. So you may hear about, they may try to contact you and let you know, like, shit is falling apart right now. I need some fucking help, something like that. They might try to come in and bless you with an apology or something like that. And the thing of it is, it's not for you. They're in the situation they're in because they did not do right by you, and you're under a divine protection. And so there are karmic repercussions for that. When you fuck with an angel, an earth angel, trust and believe that the divine energy, that God, the universe, the angels, it all sees that. Your own higher self is going to see that. If you fuck with the wrong people, your own higher self will be part of you paying the fucking consequences for doing that. So what else do we have coming out for you? The Mentor of Wands. Again, and this is with it. Learning the repercussions of actions. Learning the repercussions of actions. Okay. What else do we have here? The Seven of Cups. Learning also about how you could be fucking fooling yourself by falling in love with a dream and waiting for this person to step into the energy that you see them in your head. Honey, I know you can see it in your head. You can see all types of shit in your head. You're a fucking psychic. You're intuitive. You see everything. You see all the facets of this individual. But the thing is, this person ain't found the facets that you're in love with. They ain't found that yet in themselves. So it's about opening up your life to more opportunities. Spirit wants you to keep your opportunities open at this time. Keep your heart open and keep your energy open. But at the same time, when you see something that's not for you, to having learned the lessons of the past experience of accepting that shit, to nip it in the bud immediately, not to let it go on. In other words, again, to catch it the first time around, not the 10th time around. Okay, what else? The Ace of Swords. And remember your truth. Remember your truth that at the end of the day, you're going to be just fine. No matter which way it goes, either way, it don't matter. You're going to be fine because your whole path is protected. You literally cannot take a step that is going to destroy you. But you can take a step that's going to make you stronger in another way that you didn't want to get stronger in again. So you can choose the long path or the shortcut. You have that choice. What else do we have for you? The Eight of Wands, Swiftness. So another thing that's going to be happening here is things are going to start picking up the pace for you. They're saying you're going to have a little bit of downtime here, time to rest, recuperate, get your energy back, and then you're going to get really busy. You're going to be getting really busy. What else do we have? We have the Princess of Wands. Okay, yeah. You're going to have new things to do, new places to be, new things to see. You're going to be busy. I heard your dance card is about to be full. I see you walking with a new confidence. I see you walking in a whole new confidence, in your power. Some of you are going to be redoing your hair, redoing your wardrobe, dressing a little sexier, a little edgier, or is it not that it's maybe your idea of sexier is different than mine? And it's like more sophisticated, clean lines. Because at first I saw somebody who was like really eclectically flashy and flamboyant with their dress. And then I saw another image of another person who is more like conservative, button up. But either way, it's like revamping, upgrading your look because you're upgrading because it's matching the confidence inside. You have a new level of confidence because you're really proud of yourself for the moves that you're making. You're doing things in another way that is to your benefit, and you're really proud of yourself. So you're in this energy of a beautiful confidence here, and it's really radiating from you. So do that. If this could be guidance for you to do things like that. It's like stop leaving your good shit put up for forever and never touching it. Eat off the good dishes, drink from your good glass, and put on those good jewels, and then wear those nice shoes, wear that nice clothes. Stop waiting for something bad to happen before you pull out your nice shit. Because people wear that type of shit to funerals and weddings. It's like, hold on a second. Does somebody have to die or get married for you to allow yourself to indulge and utilize the best of what you've accumulated for yourself? Like, live your best life now. You're here now. I feel that as well. Peace, Two of Swords. I do see it is recommended for you to completely detach from this energy. Non-communication is advised here because of the fact that this person has to learn the consequences for their own actions, for the negativity that they brought forward towards you. And also, you're in this place where you're finally getting your head back together, getting your energy back into the state of peace. And honey, that's worth protecting. That is worth protecting. It's okay for you to protect your peace. Shit. I got a good life, and honey, if you ain't coming in to add to that good life, you can stay the fuck out, because what you ain't gonna come in here and do is fuck up my good life. I live a beautiful life. You're saying to yourself, I live a fucking beautiful life. And if you want to come in and be part of the beauty of my life, that's great. But you're not gonna put an ugly stain in my life. That's what the fuck you're not gonna do. We're staying free around here. Okay. Somebody got shit stains in their drawers, and what the fuck do you want somebody like that in your bed for? I don't know. Yeah, luxury, the Four of Cups. So this is about you moving forward. Remember that, again, it's okay for you to say no, and no is a complete sentence. You don't need to fucking explain yourself. If they don't understand, that's not your problem. If they don't like your answer, that is still not your problem. If it leaves them fucked up because you didn't rescue them, that is really not your fucking problem. What else do we have for you? Dominion, Two of Wands. Stay in your power and you make these choices. You're going to make choices differently. You're going to be making choices differently, honoring your truth, remembering that if they're not bringing nothing good to your life, you're not going to just allow it anymore. You're okay with blocking somebody's access to you. It reminds me of a post that I put up a few times over the years, and it's like, my time is very valuable and expensive. No, I'm not free. And then it reminds me of the card that I made in the download oracle, and it talks about I may be available from time to time, but I'm never free. Energy is not free. My time is not free. If I'm not getting something from my time and energy, then I don't need to be doing it because it's very valuable. There are more valuable things I can do besides entertaining a situation that steals my peace. If it's not allowing me to at least maintain my peace, if it doesn't bring with it peace when it comes in, then I don't need it. Maybe it's not a monetary exchange, right? But you're getting something for what you're giving. It's fair and balanced. Fair and balanced, reciprocal. It's peaceful. The peace is there. Let's see what else we have, because we're almost done with the deck. So this is all moving forward for you. Let's see. We're going to move these off the deck. That's the guidance for you on moving forward. Let's see what you can expect coming in love in the in the next 2 months. I hear the rest of 2021. What can the love and peace and happiness tribe expect coming forward in love? Okay, thank you. What do we have coming for you in love for the rest of 2021? Judgment. Ooh. So with the Judgment card, the first meaning that I saw was one that Spirit had given me. They said with the Wheel of Fortune, this is your initial walking away. With the Judgment card, this is when you're already done and they came back for the last chance for you to tell them, no, thank you. It's not for me. So you can expect anyone you're separated from at this time, or that you have separated from, you expect them to come back, and they will. And it will be the chance for you to finally give universe, like, do you get the fucking message yet? I said no. No means no. And even in no means no, there are 2 no's. So it's like you had to say no the first time with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Judgment card, it's time to give it that final shutdown. Okay. We can expect that once you've done that, new love comes in for you. So let's see more about this. We have the moon. It's Pisces energy. Okay. This is something that's happening at night. Okay. It's something that is going to catch you by surprise, that is unexpected. I feel like this is an unexpected happening for you. For somebody, it's going to be happening on the 18th of a month. So that would have to, at this point, be November or December 18th. Oh my God, I hate that I just said that, because somebody is going to be marking their fucking calendars for that date. And the resistance you set up is going to make this prediction not work for you, because there's underlying beliefs in you that don't even fucking believe that this is possible. And the fact that you're marking your calendar, once you heard this reading, you already started writing it down or made a mental note of it, or I don't know what the fuck you did. You already did that shit. And remember, this is timeless. So I don't care if you're watching this 10 years after I recorded it, you already did that shit. And you just put a whole bunch of resistance in there because there's some disbelief in you. There's a conversation that starts, Princess of Swords. Conversation starts, okay? And we have the King of Discs with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, okay? What else? Let's look more deeper. I'm going to move this guy up here. And what do we have with him? The Sun. Okay, Leo energy coming in with joy and pure positive energy and a powerful connection. I love. What else? The Six of Swords. It says science. So there's chemistry here. There's chemistry here. It flows. With the Six of Swords, there's the energy of it flowing, okay? Because in the Six of Swords, you go in from choppy waters to calm waters, commonly stated about that card. And it's like, yeah, so this is something that flows. It's going to be a more harmonistic relationship than the past one. I feel like there will be also more a harmonistic communication between you and this new person coming in. Conversation will be smoother. You'll see things more eye to eye, more intellectually compatible. Conversation with this person is really beautiful and refreshing because you don't have to explain every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get what you're saying, the words, they get your speech patterns, they understand your speech patterns, they understand your perspectives, they understand when you speak. You don't have to break down, like, I don't have to break down what it means when I talk about things with spirit, because this person is going to understand. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of situation where, like, they see and they get you. They just get you. It makes sense to them. There's a harmonistic connection, a harmonistic communication. It flows really beautifully and easily between you two. Okay, what else? And because this person is coming in King of Disc energy, this person is already like stable and they have an idea of what they want in life. This is a goal-oriented person. They ain't playing no games. They're serious, honest, reliable, dedicated. Okay, this person has built themselves up from nothing. Ace of Cups. This is a connection that honors your self-love. I love this because any love connection, which we already had the love card come out, any connection that's going to really work has to honor your self-love. Because if not, then accepting that connection is just an act of self-betrayal. There'll be none of that in this new connection unfolding for you. What else we have? The 7 of Discs. Okay. I see that as a result of self-love here, that, you're going to be feeling like, finally, everything that I've been waiting for, finally here. Okay. They're saying what you're not going to have to deal with anymore is this. You're not going to have to deal with harsh lessons of people, somebody who's so bitter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's what's being removed from your experience is harsh communication, bitter, cold, emotionally unavailable people. And you're having somebody come in who also has self-love, but again, it requires that you completely break from the past. So it looks really freaking awesome. And yeah, you got 2 lovers in somebody, but this new love is different. It's not what you're used to. Okay. So this is what I have for you at this time. Whose message is this? Yeah, I'll be back with more. So I hope this message helped you. Put something in the comments to let me know. I'll be happy to read for you. Thank you for contacting me for your personal readings. Going to the website and supporting the channel, viewing all my videos, tell somebody about it, all that good stuff. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Norma Jean, do the collaboration. I heard do the collaboration. I just saw it up and saw your comment. They said do the collaboration. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, bye-bye.